Hi, this is Charlie giving you Friday's market commentary and live trading. I hope you're very well. Actually, this is the second attempt at this recording because I was already about 10 minutes in and nothing's really too much happened. I'm in a trade, so I'll go for that in a second. But yeah, 10 minutes into recording and nothing's really happened too much yet. Then I thought, oh, I've probably been talking too much. Before I go any further, though, just a recap on Wednesday's commentary. We had a few people email in actually worried about some of the comments I made about brokers because I said, brokers won't like it if you're making too much money. And what I meant was if you're scalping. So if you're a scalper and you're doing lots of little scalp trades all day long, brokers can't hedge that activity because a lot of scalpers won't be putting stops and limits in, and because of the nature of the beast is they're in and out quite quickly, the brokers can't hedge it, and that's why brokers won't like that. So they won't like it if you're making too much money from scalping. So hopefully that answers that, because a couple of emails came in about that. Now I'm in a couple of trades here, so let's go through them. I mean, the pound dollar, we've got positive momentum. So I'd initiated earlier on a long, just got in long at 155.20 something. Let's go and have a look at the account. I've got two trades in this morning. Look, so we're long on the pound dollar. Got long at 21 and 22, and I'm long on the Aussie dollar. That was done overnight. I put that in as a buy stop overnight, so we'll have a look at that in a second as well. So, but the pound dollar, it's got the positive momentum. Just made these three peaks. There's a bit of a divergence in place, so I've got a feeling it's probably going to carry on rolling over a little bit. I've got my stop down at 154.92, but we've got an hourly 21 that hasn't been tested yet, and it may want to come down for that, which is down at 155.04. So if it can hold around there and start to build, then I'll actually add to my position there. With the hope that this is actually going to continue to go higher overall today, because it's got the positive momentum in the background, so it's just faffing around at the moment. And with the Aussie dollar, let's go and have a quick look at that one. Again, it's got positive momentum. I put a buy stop in overnight to put it into a 15-minute chart. Let's actually put it into a 30-minute chart and show it a bit easier actually. And then let's just zoom out slightly. You can see this whole zone of 89.40. We've got all this price action over here, and then through here it just sliced through a lot. So I put an order in last night, just a buy stop, which would have been triggered, I don't know, somewhere, yeah, maybe over here, overnight. And so so I'm in on the Aussie dollar because that would started to it gave indications that it may want to come up today. So we're just going to see how that one's going to go. But at the moment, that one's falling back a bit as well. So, but I've got stops in on both of these. Yeah, I'll lose quite a bit. I say quite a bit, probably about 700 odd pounds today if these trades don't work out. But that's just part and parcel of it. So trading this on the challenge account. So, but that's fine from a risk perspective. So just seeing if this is going to work itself out. I'm following the momentum. Unless the momentum rolls over, then I should be on the right side of the market, and this should just be a pullback, which I'm just going to sit through. Right, I'll press pause for now, and we'll see how this is going to go. I suspect it's going to take a long time. We haven't got a lot of news out today, so I suspect it'll take a while. Okay, we've had a bit of a flush down here on the pound, so it's now a case of we've still got positive momentum in the background, so on the hourly chart. So unless I see that go properly negative, then I see flushes as just that, just the flush. So it's now just a case of, are we going to start coming up and then come up for these highs that we've attacked a few times now? So what I've actually done is I've put in some buy stops. I'm about to head down the gym, so I've put some buy stops in up here at 23, 24. Because I think if it comes back up again for that zone again, then it'll probably break out. So that's my methodology behind that. Apologies, I said that earlier on that I thought that if I lost on these trades today, I'd lose about £700, but I think it's more likely 500 on these. So just recalculated it. Anyway, so right, okay, we'll go to the gym and see what happens when I get back. Okay, just back from the gym. You can see the pound looks like it is rolling over now. It's gone negative momentum on the higher time frame. So I've been stopped. Even when I went down the gym, I could I can't see the charts, but I can obviously tell what's going on. And it come back into the bands, and I thought when it was around about 95, I thought, oh, okay, it's come back into its bands. There's probably still positive momentum on the hourly. I'll put another one in with a 14, 15 point stop, and that didn't work either. So as you can see, I'm down today on the pound there. So let's show it so you can see the pound. So I've lost 300 quid on the pound. Still in this Aussie dollar. We'll just see what happens with that, but that's rolling over a bit as well. So looking like it's going to be a losing day today. So what time are we at? It is 5 to 11. It's just these markets. they're moving, and it's been like this all week really. They're moving, but you don't always get everything lined up, and or it just wanes, and it just like what's happened here this morning. We had some nice positive momentum on the hourly charts, and it's just waned. So it's looking that way, but we'll see what happens. And still in this Aussie dollar trade, I'll keep my eye on the pound. Obviously, if it was to come back up, but it's got a bit of work to do now, so it would really have to come way back up. So I've got those limit orders I've still got up there, but we'll see what happens. But at the moment, we're negative momentum now, and that needs to all turn as well. So we'll see. I'll press pause for now. Okay, just back here, and as we can see that the pound is coming back up. So I'm a little bit frustrated here on the sides in that I think my analysis overall, I think it's going to be right. It's just that I've got stopped out. But I've still got some orders to kick in up here, and I'll obviously look to day trade it as well, and to just trade it as well if I get the setups come in again. So at the moment, I'm just waiting for, what's it, coming up to 12 o'clock, and I'm just waiting for everything in the charts to line up. That could take at least another hour yet, at least maybe an hour to two, but maybe at some point this afternoon this could just be primed for a bit of a move here. So on the pound, the Aussie dollar had a bit of a flush down, but I'm still in that, so that's coming back up a little bit as well. So have a quick look at the Aussie, back up at 32, dropped down to 20. 34 now. My entry, remember, is at 40, so it's only a few pips away from there. So, but as far as trying to get a day trade, I'm really keen to see what I can do with this pound dollar here this afternoon. The Aussie dollar, the targets are in anyway, so we'll just see what happens with that. And again, with the Aussie dollar, I'll watch it, and maybe I'll be able to get it to day trade that. So all is not lost as we're starting to come up. I just couldn't believe the downside, and so and maybe this is what's going to happen. This was just a flush. It's just that where my stops were just wasn't quite good enough. They were maybe too tight. So we'll see. It needs a little bit more work yet, but it's coming up. Now it's looking like we're running out of steam here. It's only 12:30 or so, and you can see by the size of the candles are getting smaller and smaller, and that's probably just as a result of we're going into Labor weekend. And in the US, so it's going to be very quiet, what one would expect this afternoon, and so maybe this market's just running out of gas. So but we'll see. I'll keep the recording going for the next couple of hours actually, and just see if sometimes even on a low volume market you can actually get a half decent move. So we'll just see. But for now, I'll just press pause. Right, it's actually just coming up to 1 o'clock now, and I've just decided to get this out. I think these markets are going to be so slow it's hardly worth recording. If anything happens this afternoon, I'll just post on Facebook. So like I said, losing day this time. Doesn't happen very often, but we are in pretty rubbish August market, so I've given it a go today. So down, lost £300 on the pound, but obviously in an open position, open loss currently on the Aussie dollar. Now, so obviously if the Aussie dollar goes up, then you know that I'm going to be making money on that anyway. But I'll post it on Facebook probably Monday or whatever, depending on when I exit these trades. That's it. It's been a tough one. There'll be a video update out on Monday. Have a great weekend.